Hi guys, just going to give a few tips on putting today, choosing the right putter for you. A lot of people can get really bogged down into how it feels, the brand, the look, which to a certain extent is fairly important, but really it's really about finding the right weight for you and what suits your putting stroke. We all have different putting strokes. Some will stand further away from the ball, some will get right over it. And that can really be crucial in picking your putter. For me, the putter would always be the first club in the bag. You think about if you're shooting around 80, 90, you're probably going to have about 35 putts compared to 13 drives with a driver. Yet you compare the prices between the two. You're paying £300, £400 for a driver and a third of that for a putter. Really crucial club to get in the bag and have real confidence in. So just to give you guys an idea of picking the perfect putter, got down here, 6 handicapper. Doesn't matter what handicap you are, you can have the same putter, be it a 6 handicapper or a 26 handicapper. We're just going to try and fit him for his right putter. This first test that we have here, I just want Dan to take a normal putting stroke, as he would do. And I'll just stop him right there before he putts. So we can have a look where his feet are. Right here, he stands quite far away from the ball. So you see the black line here, that would mean you're right over the top of the ball there. The fact that he's a little bit further back means that he will have a slight arc when he goes to putt, which we'll probably see now. Yeah, so you can see there, as he came back, he did have a slight arc on his way back there. That means we want to look at the toe-weighted putters. So we're talking about weight in the head here. So as we saw, Dan had a slight arc to his putting stroke, so we're going to look for a putter where the weight is all in the toe. So with this one, for example, all you need to do is grab your own putter and just balance it on a couple of fingers, and you can see there that the putter is pointing towards the floor, meaning all the weight is there in the toe. So what happens there is when you're putting back, the weight in the toe with a slight arc will bring the putter face back flat. So instead of kind of turning on it, it's going to bring it back nice and flat on impact, which is what we want. If Dan had a face balanced putter, so you see this one here, the weight is distributed all the way across the face. So if he had that putter, he would more than likely be pulling all his putts. Just going to get him to have a few putts with 8 each, just to see if that is correct. So although you might really like the feel of this one, Dan, being face balanced, you might have a tendency just to pull it a little bit left. That is just from your natural shot shape being a bit of an arc. That's a nice putt. But you will find you will tend to, that's the one. Your miss will be the pull with a slight shot shape like that. We'll try out the one with the weight all in the toe. So now we have the toe weighted putter back in Dan's hand. Hopefully he holds all these now. Instantly you can see, do you feel like you're coming through a little bit better on that?
Yeah, it just feels a lot more, it comes off the face nicer. And that's where I think you get the bit of the feel.
Yeah, nice. So you can see that just from that slight issue of having the weight in the toe, that's really helped him out there. Really crucial just to go somewhere and get that fitted out. Could really save you shots. So this is another little test I like to do with people. Again, similar to the carpet, we've got 4 different lines on the mirror. You can do this at home, just get a mirror, pop a ball on it, and just have a look over the top, just where your eyes are being reflected to. So if we can go up to Dan's eyes, so we can see here that Dan's eyes are probably just on the second to bottom line here. So you're looking around here, so they're not quite over the ball. Over the ball again is where you want a face balanced putter. Dan, however, is more there. So again, the Scotty Cameron here will be the perfect sort of putter for him. Generally, any kind of putter like so, a tailor-made one here, all the weight there on the toe, just for branding's sake. Get an Odyssey here as well. Again, the weight of the toe there. There'll be the sort of putters Dan will be looking at. So now Dan knows what sort of putter he needs Now it's just a case of testing them out and seeing which one feels best. So again, it's just a case of trying out as many different putters as you can. Now knowing that he wants a toe weighted putter, that narrows a lot down for him. He can get rid of any face balance putters and hopefully pick the putter that's going to save his rounds. Just like so. For myself, it's all about the face balance putter. As you can see down here, I'm very over the top of the ball. So you can see on the carpet here, my feet are right in that section. So with myself, it's straight back and forward. Just like that. So I know what putter I want, that's the ideal one for me. I'll pop the sweep stroke on. That's a very popular thing to do for amateurs. Obviously myself, with a old school sort of handle, I did have a problem with kind of just tweaking my wrist a little bit. So I've really found super stroke grip just gives me that extra bit of confidence just to get through the ball nicely. And that is hopefully going to save me a lot of shots this year.
Bye.